One more question, the gentleman in the back with the microphone.
Thank you. John Gilliland. I chair the Rural Climate Change Forum in the United Kingdom, but I am actually a woodland planter as such, and so I'm at the coalface of making decisions about planting trees. Now, I'm planting trees to mitigate, but I'm planting trees that will have to adapt to climate change. And for me, the bit that I'm missing in here, and some of the gentlemen on this side began to touch on it, is the resilience of the woodland that's going into the ground now, and the knowledge and the research that we may have or we may not have in giving that advice on how we make woodland and forestry more resilient going forward. Certainly, as a businessman, which I am, the two things that we're doing is, one, we're planting woodlands that will have shorter rotations because we expect that we want to harvest them quicker and get the next most appropriate species as the temperature changes. The second thing we're doing is we're planting what we call polyclonal mixtures, or multiple cultivars of trees within the same plantation to build in cultural controls for diseases, for pests, for drought stress. And I just don't get a feel around here. A lot of the effort has been on the development side, but how do we get our woodlands more resilient to the changing climate?
Bastian, might you want to take one crack at answering that?
My first impression is that you wouldn't need any advice because you're doing the right thing. So. Yeah, that I would have said that too. Shorter rotations, a diversity of tree species. Yeah, and then probably, I would also add the looking at the forest in terms of landscape. Okay, you have your forest patch here, where are other forest patches? Because it doesn't only depend on the tree you plant, also the animals that might be related to those trees. So you want to have some type of connectivity between there. You want to work probably together with your neighbors in creating that connectivity if it were necessary.
All right, with that, let's give our panelists a warm round of applause. That was very, very well done. Thank you so much.